This is a device that can rapidly manipulate and open certain types of locks without a traditional key. Now be honest, what do you think? Is something like this legal or illegal? You might already be thinking it's illegal, so now check this. A handheld device that can literally shoot fire over 20 feet. Again, legal or illegal? Here's the crazy part. In this video, you are going to see some of the most crazy gadgets that may seem illegal, but every single thing you're about to see is actually available online. All the mentioned products links are in the description below. Number 20. Umarex Airsaber Elite X2. In several states across the United States, arrow guns, bows, and crossbows are legally permitted for hunting. This has created a niche market for specialized equipment such as the Umarex Airsaber Elite X2. With approximately 130 foot-pounds of muzzle energy and a muzzle velocity of around 450 feet per second, this system represents a highly powerful platform. The system also incorporates a 240 cubic centimeter onboard air tank with an integrated pressure gauge capable of delivering up to 25 shots. A side-mounted cocking lever requiring approximately 8 pounds of effort engages a smooth single-stage trigger. Carbon fiber arrows are loaded from the front, engineered to survive extreme pressure levels reaching up to 4,000 pounds per square inch. The result is controlled recoil, repeatable power, and a platform that feels less like a traditional hunting weaponry. Number 19. Cobratech OTP Pen. It looks like a pen, but it's not playing by pen rules. This is the Cobra F pen. At just 1.75 inches in length and forged from D2 steel, it goes far beyond a simple pen. Inside its minimal exterior lies a dual mechanism system. A twist lock safety prevents accidental deployment, keeping the blade secured during carry. The titanium pocket clip then takes on a second role, acting as the activation interface for the blade system itself. And yes, this is an automatic deployment mechanism. A controlled press of the clip drives the blade outward in a rapid spring-assisted motion, locking firmly into place. Number 18. Razor Chain Whip. This is a highly unconventional chain weapon built not from traditional loose links, but from a series of 21 rigid pivoting metal discs that move with a snake-like motion when in use. In total, the system weighs nearly 1 pound and extends to approximately 46.5 inches in length, giving it significant reach and momentum potential. Unlike standard chain designs, the segmented disc structure creates a more rigid directional motion, increasing both speed and impact potential during swings. This is also the reason it is restricted or prohibited in many jurisdictions. Number 17. Pulsefire. The Exothermic UBF. Some tools don't just push limits, they erase them. This is the Exothermic Pulsefire LRT, a compact portable flame projection system capable of sending a controlled stream of fire up to approximately 25 feet with a single press of a trigger. It integrates an ignition system and fuel delivery mechanism powered by a rechargeable battery, engineered to maintain consistent ignition and regulated output during operation. The system projects a high-temperature fuel-air flame, typically fueled by standard gasoline mixtures, producing a sustained directed burn when activated. Its stated applications include industrial clearing tasks, controlled burns, and special effects environments where regulated use is permitted under applicable laws and safety controls. Number 16. Contech Ballistic Shields. This is a remarkable development in personal protection. Ballistic shield panels can now be discreetly inserted into everyday items such as backpacks or laptop bags. These panels are typically constructed from advanced materials and are engineered to withstand high-caliber handgun rounds and, in some cases, even more powerful threats. While the need for personal protection is understandable, the acquisition and possession of level 3 or higher ballistic armor remain heavily regulated in many jurisdictions, often restricted to law enforcement or military personnel. Number 15. Arsenal RS1. They say you shouldn't bring a knife to a gunfight, but Arsenal Firearms seems to disagree with a concept that pushes that idea to the extreme. This bayonet revolver combines a fixed blade with an integrated 6-shot 22 LR revolver concealed within the handle. The blade itself measures approximately 6.5 inches, featuring a straight-back profile with a clip point and a central fuller along the side. Within the grip sits a compact double-action revolver mechanism, aligned so that rounds are discharged above the blade. The handle is fitted with checkered grips for control, along with a folding trigger mechanism positioned along the front strap. A rear release system allows allows the front section to hinge open, exposing the cylinder and internal workings for loading and maintenance. Number 14. Wi-Fi Password Auditing Tool. This kit automates the process of accessing Wi-Fi networks. The password auditing tool operates through systematic password guessing attempts, testing large numbers of combinations until access is achieved. While such tools are often marketed for evaluating the security of one's own network, their misuse to gain unauthorized access to private or public Wi-Fi systems is both unethical and illegal and constitutes a form of cybercrime. Number 13. Reflectable Sun Glasses. These sunglasses are not like normal ones and not even like those with hidden cameras. This is something completely different. These glasses are designed in a way that makes it difficult for cameras to properly capture your face. They use a reflective IR layer that confuses camera exposure, making facial details unclear. This was created because cameras are everywhere these days, and people want to maintain their privacy. However, it can also be misused for spying purposes, and yes, don't go telling thieves about it. Number 12. PortaPack H2 Plus. Every day, roughly 2,000 vehicles are reportedly stolen in the United States alone, and modern technology has introduced a new layer of complexity to that threat landscape. Recent trends on social media platforms have also been linked to increased awareness of vehicle vulnerabilities. A key factor in these incidents involves so-called code-grabbing devices. These systems interact with the same wireless signals used by modern keyless entry systems. Under normal conditions, a remote key communicates with a vehicle's onboard computer through encrypted signal exchanges. These devices intercept and store that communication pattern, potentially allowing unauthorized access by replaying or replicating the signal. Number 11. Sparrow Lockpick. This is a specialized lock manipulation tool used for rapid lock opening. It operates through a spring-loaded mechanism that rapidly rakes the internal pins of a lock, allowing the locking system to be bypassed without a key. Originally, it was intended for professional locksmithing and authorized security use, but now these tools have also become accessible to everyone. While they can serve legitimate purposes in controlled environments, they also present a significant security concern. In the wrong context, such devices may enable unauthorized access to private residences or secured areas. Although restricted in some countries, similar devices can still be found through various online marketplaces. Number 10. LaserBeam Pro. These high-output devices are reported to project beams visible over distances exceeding 6,000 feet under optimal conditions, producing an intensity that feels almost unreal in person. The beam appears as a continuous, solid line of light far beyond everyday consumer expectations. It is also important to note the strict legal framework surrounding laser use in the United States. Federal law prohibits directing any laser at an aircraft or into the flight path of an aircraft. Violations of these regulations can result in severe legal consequences, including criminal charges and imprisonment. In practical observation, the output is extremely concentrated and visually striking, resembling something closer to cinematic or laboratory-grade equipment than a handheld device. Number 9. EG-18 Smoke Grenade. Next up are these colorful smoke grenades, commonly categorized under pyrotechnic devices and often treated in the same regulatory space as fireworks. These units may be restricted or prohibited in certain jurisdictions within the United States, largely due to their flammable composition and controlled release chemical reactions. In controlled outdoor testing conditions, activation involves removing the safety pin and initiating the internal composition. Once triggered, the device releases a dense colored smoke cloud over an approximate duration of around 90 seconds, depending on environmental conditions such as wind and humidity. Despite their visual appeal and frequent use in photography, film production, and signaling applications, these devices still require careful handling due to their flammable nature. Number 8. King Flamethrower. This is a high-output propane torch kit, commonly marketed as an industrial-grade tool. Its heat output is exceptionally intense, capable of reaching temperatures sufficient to melt certain metals within a short period of time. The potential risks are evident. Improper use can result in severe fire hazards and significant property damage. Due to the intensity and power of its flame, this device falls into a highly hazardous category, far exceeding that of a standard household tool. Number 7. Cold Steel Gladius Machete. The Cold Steel Gladius Machete looks like it has been lifted straight from the hands of a Roman legionary and brought into the modern era. Its 18-inch blade is forged from carbon steel, a material widely recognized for its balance of toughness and heavy-use cutting tools. This allows the blade to withstand repeated impact against dense materials while still maintaining a serviceable edge over time. At the front end, the design extends into a spear-like point, more pronounced than traditional Gladius-style blades. The blade's thinner profile does introduce a natural limitation. Under improper use, it can be prone to bending when subjected to excessive force or misuse. Number 6. USB Kill version 4. This flash drive is intended for penetration testers and security professionals who perform authorized security assessments to identify vulnerabilities. This device supports multiple adapters including VGA, HDMI, and DisplayPort, allowing interaction with a wide range of hardware interfaces. It also features remote operation capabilities and an internal battery that can reportedly last up to 200 days without an external power source. Users can configure different operation modes, including single and continuous activation, which can be managed through a connected smartphone with a range of up to 328 feet. The system can interact with various devices, including monitors, printers, smartphones, and laptops. According to claims, devices in this category are used by security professionals and certain public service or law enforcement agencies in multiple countries. Number 5. KeyCroc. Hack5 is a company known for producing professional cybersecurity testing tools. It resembles a standard USB charger, but once connected between a keyboard and a computer, it can capture and record keystrokes entered on that system. This includes sensitive information such as passwords, messages, and other private data. While security professionals may use tools like this in controlled environments to identify vulnerabilities, it also highlights the risks associated with USB-based attack vectors. Number 4. IODDST400. It looks like a portable hard drive, but its capabilities go far beyond that. This device can mount virtual hard drives and encrypted disk images directly, without requiring additional software. Security professionals use it for tasks such as booting different operating systems, conducting penetration tests, and securely storing sensitive data. Its hardware-based encryption makes it a reliable option for transporting protected files. However, in the wrong context, such a device could also be misused to transfer unauthorized or harmful software between systems. Number 3. Glinit Router. Perhaps one of the most well-known tools in the cybersecurity space, the Wi-Fi Pineapple is a device used to simulate and analyze wireless network behavior by creating controlled, deceptive Wi-Fi access points. When users connect to these access points, their network traffic can be observed, analyzed, or manipulated in a controlled testing environment. Security professionals use this type of tool to evaluate how users respond to suspicious or fraudulent networks, helping identify weaknesses in wireless security awareness. However, the same technology also highlights potential risks when similar methods are misused in public environments such as cafes, airports, and other shared spaces. Number 2. CyberPro. This CyberPro stands out as a revolutionary device aimed at security researchers, hardware and penetration testing professionals. It has a user-friendly interface inspired by classic handheld gaming consoles, offering a familiar and intuitive control layout. The device includes directional controls, multiple function buttons, and a dedicated management key for device operation and wake-up functions. Users can execute predefined scripts through extended button inputs, allowing a higher degree of customization and control over operations. Number 1. Invi Bracelet. This one is a little strange. Invi has made a notable impact in the fashion accessory space with this bracelet. It appears to be an ordinary piece of jewelry, but it conceals a built-in defensive feature within its design. Inside the bracelet is a sealed capsule containing a strong odor-based deterrent substance. In the event of a perceived threat, the user can activate the mechanism by pressing and pulling the release trigger, which opens the capsule and disperses its contents. The intent behind this design is to create a non-violent deterrent through sensory disruption, using a strong odor to discourage close-range aggression. So that's all for now. Which one shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and before you go, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss any of our future videos.